Alright, so first I'm starting off by taking bobby pins and accessories out of my hair because this was a style that I had in. I'm making sure that there's nothing else in my hair. And then I'm going to braid down the sides. And this just helps my locks lay down better, lay down flatter. So I'm going to braid down this side and then braid down the other side, as you see. So I'm just gonna secure this portion with a rubber band. That was the only rubber band in reach at the time. I usually use like a little scrunchie. But then I'm making sure here that I am braiding down the same amount of hair that I braided down on the other side, so my braid down could be proportional. So here I'm going to take the rest of my hair out of a ponytail and then part in the middle because I have a middle part wig, and then just start to slick the hairs in the middle down to make it flat. I'm going to secure that with the portion on each side that was braided down. So I'm just attaching it with the rubber band to make it lay down. This does hurt, y'all. It hurts. I'm trying to like pull the locks out in the back that were snagging, like pull them out the ponytail because it was hurting so bad. So that's what I was doing. So here I'm going to use the Eco Style Gel, the black flaxseed oil version, to lay my edges down. You want to make sure you get all of your real hair out of the way when you're applying a wig, so nothing will snag and get a hold to any glue or anything that you're using to apply your wig. So I want to use this and make my edges as flat as possible. I'm using this bobby pin to just lay those locks down that keep sticking up. Once I put my wig cap on, they're going to lay down anyway, but I just went ahead and put that bobby pin in so that they could remain laying down until I put the wig cap on. So here I'm applying the wig cap. I usually get the wig cap in the color medium brown. You want to get the wig cap that's as closest to your actual skin complexion, so that your wig could look as natural as possible. So here I'm just pulling it down. Here I'm just now realizing that this cap seems a little small, so I'm taking it off and I'm going to replace it with one that's a bit stretchier. Being really silly right there. But and then I'm going to cut some ear holes so that the part of my wig cap that's closest to my ear will lay down. If you wear wigs, you know that that part that's closest to your ear tend to not want to lay down. So you want to cut a little hole and stick your ear through it, so that cap can lay down near your ear. So I always use this Got To Be Glued spray. It's not glue, it's actually like hair gel spray for men, but it works really good with laying this cap down. I have my blow dryer on cool so that the spray could get tacky and then make the cap stick to my head. So right here, I went ahead and took my lashes off. This is not the correct way to pull your lashes off, friends. I just did it for the sake of the video. Those lashes are from my lash brand, Marie Boutique. If you want to know more information about those mink eyelashes, please check the description box. Here, I'm just using a popsicle stick that I found in the house to go ahead and put pressure on the cap against my skin so that it can stick. You want to spray more spray as needed in areas where you feel it is not sticky or tacky. Of course, it's going to be the area closest to the ear always. It's just always the area for me. You want to make sure you spray as needed in whatever area that is not tacky. So right here, I am alternating the temperature from the blow dryer. I let it be hot for like 60 seconds, and then I press the cool button and let it be cool for 60 seconds, and I continue to alternate until the spray is completely dry. I just found, for whatever reason, this is easiest for me because it makes the the spray dry a lot faster. So here you want to start to cut your cap off. I always cut my cap off in sections so that I ensure my whole cap won't just slide off my head. I like to cut it off in sections. Sometimes I sew the back of that wig down, but since I've gotten locks, I just took the back of that wig cap. I took it inside of my little ponytail in the back. And I just continue to cut and get as close to my natural hairline as possible. I'm just taking some rubbing alcohol on a towel and cleaning the excess spray off my skin because the spray does drip. This wig is from Atari Hair. It's a really good hair company. This is like my third time ordering from them. They sent me some lashes and a thank you card. This wig was actually taken out already. I took it out, I washed it, and I plucked it, as you're going to be able to see. It's a 13 by 6 by 1, meaning the only lace you see is around from ear to ear and going back where the middle part is. That's the only lace on this wig. It is not a full frontal wig, and I actually really love this 13 by 6 by 1 frontal wig. So I'm just putting it on my head right now to measure and see where I want it and where it needs to be. You just kind of want to put it on your head to see how everything is and what you need to do to it. So here I'm putting some of the Got to Be Glue gel on a popsicle stick and laying that cap down. You do not want to use the spray after you've already cut it. Friends, the cap will fly off. Do not use that spray after you've already cut it. You want to use some gel or some of the Got to Be Glue to lay that cap down if you see that it's not laid down at its best, because if you spray, it's gonna get wet and it's gonna come off and you're gonna have to start all over again, honey. You do not want to do that. Of course, I'm just using the cool and the hot setting to lay it down. Here, I'm just measuring the cap on my head. It did come with a elastic band to help it stay on tighter. This wig is very, very tight, and I have a normal size head, but it is comfortable. It's just snug in a way. When I put the wig on, I saw that I had too much cap on my head still because it was peeking out of the wig. So I'm just going in and cutting the extra cap off. This is the lace tint I use. I always get my lace tint in medium brown, just like my wig cap. And I just spray everywhere that the lace is, and this just helps the lace blend into your skin. So then I just take the blow dryer to dry the tint a little bit so it can go ahead and stick to that lace. Here I'm cutting the excess lace off so that the wig can fit around my ear. You want to do this on both sides. So this layer of spray is actually for the wig to stick to my scalp. So this is the layer of spray where you want your wig to go ahead and stick to your head. Again, I'm using that popsicle stick to spread this spray out. And I'm using the comb to brush the hairs out so they won't stick together because it will get hard. Here, just like the other steps, you just want to alternate between the cool air and the heat to go ahead and allow that wig to stick to your head. Okay, so just like I did with the cap, I want to cut this wig lace off in sections so I know exactly where I'm cutting. I want to try to make the wig, the front of the wig, kind of mimic my natural hairline a little bit, even though there's not much lace for us to work with because it's not a full frontal wig. But you want to make sure you know where you're cutting, so cut your lace in sections. Don't try to just go in a straight line and cut it all across. It's not gonna work, honey. So here I'm just cutting those baby hairs. You guys, I am not a baby hair pro. I have no idea what I'm doing. As long as it looks good to me, I'm cool with it. I don't know how to professionally do baby hairs, nor do I know how to professionally apply a wig. This is just what works for me, and it looks good every time. I always get compliments on my wig, especially since I have locks and people think you can't put wigs on locks. So this is just what works for me. This gel that I'm using is the same gel that I use to slick my edges down, and it's like a 24-hour hold, so it actually holds those edges as well as these little baby hairs right here. And the pressing comb is just to lay the rest of the hair flat and go ahead and get it out the way. The pressing comb is essential, y'all. It is essential. Make sure you have a pressing comb if you want to do your wig. Here I'm combing out the hair with a wide tooth comb, and then I'm going to style it off camera. If you want to know how to curl your hair with flat irons, because that's what I always do, I don't know how to use curlers, you will be able to watch that video. Here's a slick stick that I got from the beauty supply store to go ahead and slick the rest of the hair down and make it look really flat and natural. You can get whatever slick stick works best for you. I think they're all the same. And this is what I came out with. The hair was very frizzy. However, after I flexi rotted it and went back over it with the pressing comb, it did flatten out a little bit and look better as far as the frizziness. But it's really cute, guys.